I will try to piece this story together as best as I can. So, to my understanding, this was supposed to be a fun night out. 9 teenagers, some articles say 10. They were supposed to all be chilling at Myrtle Beach. So what went on? Why did things get so sordid and evil? Because that's clearly what it was. Sources say that Gianna Kistenmacher, 17, and Trey, Wright, 16, had been dating for about a week. However, 19-year-old Devon Raper, that's his name, was in the mix as well. So I take it he also may have been dating Gianna? Or why else would he have been threatening Trey prior to this deadly altercation? It's also been alleged that Trey and Devon were friends at one point. Obviously, they knew one another, and they probably knew some of the same people. However, Devon didn't like Trey at this time, and the teens that all were supposed to be having this good time, they planned and they plotted to see this altercation between Trey and Devon. They wanted to see this go down. Gianna drove Devon to where Trey was. She knew that he was angry with whatever it was that was going on, and she knew that he had a loaded gun on him, and that she knew that it could lead to Trey dying. All based on conversations that Devon had said to her in her presence. Hunter Kendall, 18, Sydney Kern, 17, Jaden Eclair, 17, Kareen Belviso, 18, Braylon O'Neill, they all arrived to witness whatever was going to happen to Trey. This was also recorded. Yes. This boy's thoughtless demise was recorded. But how could it not be? I mean, it's a bunch of teenagers, right? These young people, like I say in my other videos, they record everything. Every damn thing. So deputies would find Trey laying on the side of the road on First Neck Road. A little after 11:30 p.m. He had been shot several times. He was taken to a nearby hospital where he was then pronounced dead. Everybody else was home. Back to wherever they were gone. His girlfriend, gone. Everyone's gone. No one called the police. No one said anything. And this child, I almost said little boy. I almost called Trey Wright a little boy because I'm sorry, but he is. He is. They all are. They're so young. They're so young, and I don't understand what's going on in their lives, any of this generation's lives, where they just take life for granted. It's like they just don't care. And I don't want to get off this subject. People that have been following me know I will go all the way to Texas to get to Atlanta. But I say this so much. This generation seems to be so unhappy. They do. They do. This generation is all about money and looking some type of way. That's it. I'm sorry, but that's not how my generation was, and I am so grateful that it was not like that. Sheriff T.J. Joy, he said, quote, "It's not like someone went to Johnsonville to shoot somebody. They had issues with each other. It was over a female. The sad thing is a 16-year-old lost his life, and a 19-year-old will most likely spend the rest of his life in prison," end quote. Now, the one thing I can agree with Joy is that a 16-year-old kid, life was lost. That's about it. Because Joy doesn't know what Devon and Gianna had planned? Unless he was there. I mean, how do you know that that wasn't the intent to go down there and shoot this child? Because when he got there, they had a verbal discussion with each other. Probably some not too nice things came out of both of their mouths. And this is when Devon, he takes out his gun and he shoots him twice. So whatever Trey said, I'm pretty sure it wasn't worth being shot twice and left for dead on the side of the road. I mean, it's already been normalized that if you have issues with someone, and I say it all the time, someone's complexion, someone has something that you want, or there's a love interest that just won't get back with you. I mean, the only thing that's left to do, right, is just to KILL them. That's it. I mean, it's already been normalized because we see it so much. So now we have 2 teens that are being charged as juveniles out of those 9 to 10 teens that was hanging out with each other. And again, some names have not been released. The law is self-explanatory. Hand of one hand is hand of all. So yeah, that one hand, Devon's one hand that pulled out that gun and shot Trey, y'all all shot Trey. Every last one of you shot Trey. Nobody stopped it. No one did anything. No one said, you know what, maybe this isn't a good idea. Or you know what, put me out on the side of the road. I don't even want to be around this. They wanted to go and see something. I guess as long as they weren't the ones that was, holding the gun, that they weren't going to be the ones to get in trouble. The only one that was going to get in trouble was Devon. That was it. He was the only one that was going to get in trouble because he is one of the oldest ones, right? Might have been the oldest one. They say he's 19. And he's the one that has the gun. I mean, crazy. Just freaking crazy. So Kendall is being held without bond. Belviso and Kearns posted a $20,000 bond each, and they're out pending the trial. Devon tried but was denied bond. Gianna, who I believe was the mastermind, has been released from jail and on bond. They say she has strict conditions, like she has an ankle monitor on, she can only go to the ER, so they're trying to say it has to be an emergency for you to leave this house. And another thing, she can't access social media. Now, I believe that that's some BS. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's on social media right now. I'm pretty sure. Come on. These children have 5, 6 different type of profiles. I'm pretty sure she is, because she wants to know what's going on. She wants to know what people are saying about her. And the majority of us are saying that you were behind this, Gianna. You were. I don't know why you wanted 2 young men to fight and argue over you, but you, I believe, felt some kind of way about yourself when they was doing this. I really do. I really do. I have seen so many of these situations. I have discussed so many of these situations, and she probably enjoyed it. I don't know what Trey did to her to where she would want to see him, KILLED, or even badly injured. I don't get it. Only she understands what she did. But it wasn't going to be her fault, right? It was going to be Devon's fault. Stupid ass Devon, for doing this. And that's what he is. That's what it is. And a last name like Raper? Wow. You're going to prison with a last name like Raper. I'm sorry. This was just terrible and uncalled for, like most of these cases. The only person I really feel sorry for, besides Trey, that he did not have any friends in this group of people. Not all. And if it's true, if Trey had only been with her for 1 week, a few days, and she was really supposed to be with Devon, yeah, she might have just befriended Trey for that reason. If that is the case, I'm not saying it is, but if that is the case, the only other person that I feel for is Ashley Lindsay. Quote, my baby never deserved not one thing that happened to him, period. He was 1 in a million. He was good for people's souls. His happiness was contagious. He was always spreading joy. He was one of the most kind-hearted kids you'd ever meet. He was a good person and is dearly missed. She also said, I will fight for my baby if it takes every last breath in me. And it's so sad because she has another son, now her only son, and his big brother isn't coming home. Involved in a teen love triangle is what one of the detectives was calling it. Was it really a love triangle? Back in the day, we had to worry about strangers abducting our children and taking them somewhere, doing awful things to them. Maybe we would never see them again. But now, being a mother, you have to worry about other children. Killing, your children. Justice for Trey.